Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be starting a new series, telling you about my plans for the channel, and doing the first episode of that series. So let's get into it. Basically, a couple weeks ago, not a couple weeks ago, it was like 3 weeks ago, when the Nintendo Direct happened, I talked about it, and I said that I would be probably back to recording videos on a weekly basis, and obviously that didn't happen since that was my latest video on the channel. So I've decided what I'm going to do is, instead of reviewing all these games in their separate video that I play, I'm going to be doing a video on the last day or the second last day of the month, and just saying what I've done this month with games, my month in review, and whether I think it was a good month for games. So I'm going to be doing that every month at the end of the month, and if I make another video, it'd be like a news video or a Nintendo Direct or something like that. But anyway, let's get into September. So far, this year has been kind of a dry year. I mean, January and February had nothing really, except for Travis, and then, which was not that good. And March had Yoshi, which a lot of people don't like. I still think it's really good. Then it was really slow. Then we got Mario Maker in June and Fire Emblem in July. I didn't review any of those, but let's just say those two games are the best two games of the year so far for me. And then we had another dry month in August. We got Astral Chain on the 31st. That game it's okay. I haven't finished it yet. But it is engaging, I will admit. So then September started, and I was playing Astral Chain still. And then on the 3rd of September, Spyro Reignited Trilogy came out. So my thoughts on Spyro Reignited Trilogy, I think it's a really fun game. There are a couple things that aren't as good in it, but overall, it's my first experience playing Spyro. I've never, playing through Crash Bandicoot Trilogy and the Spyro Trilogy was the first time playing through those games for me, and I think both of them were fun. If I had to choose which one was better, I would probably say that I enjoyed the Spyro Trilogy more than the Crash Trilogy, which to me feels terrible, because I love platformers. I love 3D platformers, but for some reason, Spyro is a platformer, but it's also like an open world game and a collectathon, and for some reason that just feels, and it's a lot of fun. If I would have to say buy Spyro, I mean it's worth the money. It's worth the money. So it's one of the best games of September, I will say that. And then we kind of went down, I was playing a lot of Spyro. We went down September, and then we go to the 13th, I think it was. It might have been the 13th, I don't really remember, when Daemon X Machina came out. Now, at the moment, I don't actually have any thoughts on Daemon X Machina, because, of course, I did a stupid, idiot, dumb move, and I went to EB Games because I was on holiday, and I bought LA Noire, which is a 20-hour game for story, and I'm now really engaged in it. So I haven't played Daemon X Machina. It's on my Switch, and I hate that. It's just that September's been such a busy month. But anyway, let's talk about LA Noire. Now, you guys have probably heard about it, so I'm going to keep this short. Rockstar, open world, really fun. Definitely worth the money. Then we go over more days in September, so to September 20th, when Zelda Link's Awakening came out. Now, let's just say it's my feelings are kind of mixed on it. I mean, I've never really been a fan of 2D Zeldas. I don't really like the first two games. A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds are really good, and then Spirit Tracks is okay, and I dread Phantom Hourglass. It's not that fun, but it is better than the first two games. So, I've never played Link's Awakening, or Oracle of Seasons, or Oracle of Ages, and I've heard that Link's Awakening was really good, so I was excited for this game. overall, it's pretty fun. The reason my thoughts are not that good on it is I just 100%ed the game, which means I just played through all 28 chamber dungeons, and that's torture. Don't do that. But overall, if I had to say whether the game was worth the money, if you've probably never played it before, maybe. But I mean, Breath of the Wild is the same price as it, and that is a way better game. So it really is your choice. But then we go on to the 26th of September, where we go to the worst game I played this month. Contra Road Course. I love Contra. Now, let's just say I really like Contra. Contra is a really fun series, in my opinion. I've played through most of the games. There's just a couple of them I haven't played through, but they're on that Contra Anniversary Collection on Switch, which I do own, and I've played all my favorites on that. And I mean, there's the robot one, the one that's only released in Europe. That one is the one I haven't played, and then also Contra 1, but it was the arcade version. Those are the two I haven't played. Every other one I've played on emulator, or I've now played on that Anniversary Collection, which both of those games are on the collection, so I got to get to that. And in 2011, at E3, they announced a new Contra game, Konami, at their press conference. Yes, when Konami still did press conferences at E3. And I mean, I didn't have a pulse. Well, I had a pulse, of course I did. But I mean, I didn't really like Contra back then. I mean, I only really started getting into gaming in 2013. But I have been doing gaming ever since I was 3. Just not as hardcore until I got to 2013. But ever since I got into Contra, and I started learning about it, I've always been wondering, when is the next Contra game going to come out? I mean, we haven't had one since Contra 4 on the DS, which was back when the DS was still running. So I mean, there's got to be a new one coming. And then at the Nintendo Direct, was it Nintendo? No, it was the E3 this year. They announced Contra Road Corp, and it's a 3D twin-stick shooter, and there's a panda in it. And I was immediately like, it didn't look good. But I mean, I knew it was going to be a budget game. I knew it was going to be fine. And then August comes around, and I'm looking at the eShop on the Coming Soon page for anything. And I see that the game is $60 for the normal edition. And there's a collector's edition. And I was like, and I wanted to not be happy. But I still bought the collector's edition, which was only $7 more. Came with some DLC. It's pretty cool. Also, there was a pre-order bonus, so I kind of had to pre-order it because I'm a Contra fan. But I played an hour of it. It's a 15-hour-long game. It's been out for about half a week now. I've played an hour of it, and it's deleted. I deleted the game. I download games regularly, and it just wasn't fun, to the point where I actually deleted the game the day after I got it, because I needed to fit Dragon Quest XI on my Switch. And I don't think I'm ever going to return to it. It wasn't that fun. It looked terrible. It ran terrible. And playing through the first level and the first couple levels just wasn't fun. And that's the thing with Konami. At the moment, just their game's quality isn't good, and this is a travesty. This game is one of the worst games I've played this year. I don't recommend the game at all. It's $60. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is $30. And that game comes with 3 amazing games, 4 amazing games soon, and plus a fighting game. That game is just value. And you could just buy that, and then buy that, plus buy it for your friend. You will get more enjoyment out of that than buying Contra once. Which just, it makes me sad because I really like the Contra games, but the game is just bad. And so the day after that, Dragon Quest 11S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition came out. Plus the Traveler's Pack DLC. Now, the game's only been out for a day, but I've played the game for about 13 hours since that 10-hour demo exists, which I did mention in the direct. But overall, from the first 13 hours out of the 75-hour story or something I've played so far, I like it. I've only really been getting into RPGs this year. I mean, the only RPG series I liked before this year was really Pokemon. But now I'm into Fire Emblem, and I think I'm getting in Dragon Quest now. So, that exists. I haven't finished the game yet. I'm not really that far. It's pretty fun so far. Also, Ori and the Blind Forest comes out today, the day I'm recording this. And I still haven't opened the game up yet, since right now it is like 7 in the morning. And I'm about to open the game up. I'm just going to record this video at the end of the month. I will talk about Ori in next month's month review, which next month's month review is going to be packed. Next month we have, some really good games coming out. We got Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, which I'm really excited for. The sequel to Yooka-Laylee. And we got Little Town Hero, which is a new IP by Game Freak, the makers of Pokemon. So I'm super excited. Also, can't forget that Luigi's Mansion 3 comes out on October 31st. Halloween probably won't be in the October kind of month review, since I probably won't have the thoughts on it, since I am recording these like a day before the month even ends, so I won't even have the game. But it will definitely be in November's month review, which will be even more packed, but we're not going to get into that yet. If I had to say my favourite game of this month, I'd have to say, if I had to go through all the experiences I played this month and say which one I'm enjoying the most right now, it's Dragon Quest. I am struggling to put it down. I'm enjoying it. And my easy worst game of the month, Contra. Seriously, just don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it at all. There are way better games for the price, way better games for less the price. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. So hope you guys all enjoy this month review. We'll be back next month for October, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.